Is this thing on? Oh, thank goodness. So something happened. This morning I started recording and I ran through an entire episode and I closed out the game only to discover that I had in fact not been recording that whole time.
Anger is pointless.
This would have been episode 9. It's gonna be episode 8 because I lost a bunch of content. Basically what's happened is Hama came out of Isengard to fight that army that was on our doorstep before. He crushed them mercilessly. Now he's chilling in Bregness. Enedwaith tried to pressure us into giving them money, but we didn't do it. Eomer took Dunland. He actually attacked it with a battering ram because they only had a general and his bodyguard in there, and now Dunland is trying to take it back. Probably the first thing we're gonna do this turn is get rid of that. We are apparently on a mission to sell map information to some orcs. Also, we took Isengard. We lost a whole bunch of axemen in the process, but Theoden is fine. Oh yeah, we also got the dwarves of Erebor to give us their lunch money, and for some reason they like us now.
Pull over. I think I'm gonna be sick.
And Old Wolf built a whole bunch of watchtowers. Notice how they have no missile units. I feel like this area is very poorly defended.
Tidings. The enemy general lies dead. Tidings. The enemy general lies dead. With honor, there is no glory for the lands.
So it continues.
With honor, making camp here. Come and get me, coward.
I already did. But let's do it again.
We shall engage.
I don't suppose you'd like some trade rights. Oh, good. Now, about our map information. Oh, you're well off. Okay, well, what if it wasn't 5,000? What if it was 3,000?
Let us not take this further.
You know I'm gonna take it further, right? So I gotta wait a couple months. That's okay, I can wait. But we did get some money out of that. We are pushing up into Dunland, and we may even go into Eriador, depending on some things. Apparently they will give us a good unit if we take this one. Well, we do plan to, but we weren't gonna do it this turn. Let's wait for them to leave. Oh well.
Our men have slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will be whole.
I believe the only thing we lost horse archers to was friendly fire.
Because Beast Boy lacks the large brain necessary for telling jokes.
I still hate fighting in settlements, and I think we can do this. The more targets there are and the closer they're grouped, the better your arrows are going to do. So by all means have all your soldiers stand together in the town square. That's great. That is a flawless tactic. Nothing wrong with that against horse archers. Every arrow in our quivers has been fired. Our swords have not left their sheaths, and we have killed 97% of their garrison. We don't need to risk these guys' lives now that they have fired all their ammunition, so they can just leave.
The enemy general lies dead.
Oh yeah, since we have Isengard, that means we have a palantir that we are not using. Apparently it gets us money and an increase in tradable goods for some reason.
Yes, my lord.
Thank you. This will be very useful.
Without question.
Reasonable, huh? You sound like a good faction to have trade rights with.
Very well. There is merit in your suggestion.
If you liked that, wait till you hear this one. Good, good. I think we're gonna be never talking to each other again. Hey, there's a turn. We have received a rather terse message from Eredluin that states simply the Blue Mountains stand alone. There had been rumor that a dark emissary had visited the mountains, and what agreement or bargain has been struck we cannot know. We, have things to do. Maybe we'll get a man of the hour. Actually, maybe we don't need one. No, not him.
We're under attack! We've captured the enemy's general. That'll teach their cowardly dog to turn. Behold how our cowardly foe ran. Victory is ours. Your name, my lord.
And here he is. And he's lazy, that's a problem. But he is a promising strategist, and he is tolerant to foreigners. He's dauntless, he's sociable, he's a fair fighter.
I always knew you were a liar.
Well, he's not perfect, but we'll take him. He's as good as he needs to be. Well, they do have pikes, but they do not have missile, so we should be good. Don't let this fool you. Pikes are actually really dangerous. In melee. Horse archers, my friend. Here goes our new guy.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. The enemy...
Not too shabby when you consider he was outnumbered by 1,000. I have a crazy idea. We want to take Tharbad. Our army cannot reach it this turn. What's quite likely to happen is Enedwaith will send an army to besiege it. We will lose that opportunity, we won't be able to take it. His range, however, is longer. He can reach it because he was promoted in the field as a man of the hour. Of course, he is no match for the garrison, but here's the thing. We don't actually need him to fight them this turn. We just need him to prevent Enedwaith from besieging it. If Dunland's turn in the order is after Enedwaith's, we can just retreat from the battle and everything will be fine. But I don't actually know where Dunland's turn falls in the order. Even so, it's still worth a try.
Yes. This tower will keep vigil. Yes. Making camp here.
Buddy, would you like a small gift? I thought so too. In fact, would you like another one? There we go. Do you suppose we could make an alliance? But hey, we have outstanding relations now. That's something. Okay, things are underway. Yeah, we really don't stand much of a chance. Whoa. Huh. Nah, I don't think his traits are those of a general that would try this.
Rally to me,
And hey, it worked! Maybe they just weren't gonna try, but it worked! Yay! This is where we're gonna end the episode, but when we come back, we're going to besiege and hopefully eventually take Tharbad, and also probably Dunland.
What words of comfort did you give the halfling before you sent him to his doom?
Ordinarily, I would leave you with the sentiment that life is short, miserable, and disappointing, but today, I would just like to remind you that that is still true.
I've heard enough! Shoot him!
Peace out, friends.